I think that you need to adjust your energy level and mindset a little bit differently because we have the knack for turning anything into work. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy ketos.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and we do product reviews. We talk about various keto topics. And every Monday, we go live on Keto Beyond the Couch because life exists beyond the couch.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time I have bacon jerky for breakfast, you'll be alerted to it.
We are home from Orlando, and we're home temporarily.
Yes, for a week.
We're home for 5 days, so we are going to be heading out on Saturday. We are going on a vacation.
It's like a foreign language.
Well, okay, so we are gonna go to Lake Powell on a houseboat. There's no internet.
That's what we're on the vacation.
There's no cell service, and we have. I mean, if you think back, we have never really been on vacation, maybe an overnight to Disney, but a vacation that didn't have work behind it.
Well, the fact that we're unplugged, completely unplugged for like a week, is very rare. Because I know people are going to say, I see you visit fun places all the time, but we're always plugged in.
Right. Well, we're plugged in, and most of the time, almost all of the time, there is work behind it. Okay, so if we go to Disney, there's not work behind it, but we turn it into work.
Right.
And then any other time we've done a trip out of the state of Florida, it has always been a work trip, but we find something fun to do.
Right.
Like every time we've ever gone to Utah, it has been to go for work. We've gone to do a meetup or something like that. And then we find something fun to do, like tubing down the Provo River or, going, snowboarding or snow tubing with Dr. Lenskis. But the idea behind the trip was a work trip. And we've never done a trip that was just to have a vacation. I'm excited.
How are you getting mentally prepared for this?
I don't know. This is really hard.
Because I think that you need to adjust your energy level and mindset a little bit differently because we have the knack for turning anything into work. Like even when the kids were little and we would go on a vacation, we would exert a lot of energy and just like making a business of this vacation.
Yeah. Now, I'm sure we'll bring our cameras because we want to document it, and I'm sure we will show you guys something, but I'm really excited about just going away. I've never been to Lake Powell. I've never really been on a houseboat other than like a 1 day kind of like 4 hour, the 3 hour tour, right? I've never done anything other than that, so this will be a lot of fun. And even that houseboat was more like just a pontoon party boat.
Did you mean for just this to be for me?
Yes. So,
or am I eating half of your food?
You are not eating half my food. We're going to do a full day of eating vlog. I'm going to go cut because tomorrow I have a dive client that I'm taking on a guided dive on our local reeds. You were supposed to go. She actually requested you, but I know that we've just been going. And so I know you wanted a day off, but I promised her the next time that you would go.
Yes.
So I'm going to go cut today without Anthony and then let him do the other half tomorrow of the church. But today, they're saying it's going to be like the hottest day on record in years. So I want to get out early, and because like I'm going to do the cutting, the weeding, the edging, the blowing, all that stuff, I don't want a whole lot in my stomach. I just want to kind of go without all of that. I don't want to have to stop and go to the bathroom. And a lot of times if I eat a big breakfast, I'm going to have to stop and go to the bathroom. So I'm having 1 piece of bacon jerky. I will leave a link for the bacon jerky recipe up here. This is Rachel's newest thing.
So good.
We just made 15 pounds of bacon jerky yesterday in anticipation for the trip.
No regrets.
And so Rachel's got 3 eggs, 3 slices of the bacon jerky. We cook the eggs super slow. So I beat them up in the Vitamix. I put the stove on the lowest possible thing. I melt the butter, a little bit of the Redmond's chili lime, Rachel's favorite. Put them in there, slow. Just let them raise up so you don't have any of that browning or anything.
They're so fluffy.
I'm having a slice of this, and I'm having my Celsius replacement. This is the pre-workout True Endurance from our friend Jonathan Shane.
You're going to need some True Endurance today.
I'm really excited about this. Now, I do have a whole bunch of Celsius I need to drink up, but I'm enjoying this. I got to sample it at Keto Orlando Summit. I'm losing track of all the conferences we've been at.
There's 0 caffeine in here.
There's 0 caffeine, a touch of BHBs, but when I say a touch, it's like a half a gram compared to most BHB supplements are going to have like 10 or 15 grams. It's got a half a gram, and I'm really, really excited about this. Now, at the time we're recording this video, it's not available. It's coming out later on this month. We are not in any way affiliated with True Endurance. We make 0 money.
0.
But Jonathan is a friend. And also, it's a really good product. Like, I'm like super excited about how focused it gets me.
I like Friends. If it was not a good product,
I wouldn't be telling you about it.
We would talk to you about our good friend Jonathan,
yeah,
but not his product.
Yeah.
So it's a great product. It's actually very tasty, and I think it's really cool that it doesn't have caffeine.
The flavor in this is sour berry punch.
It's very unique. I find that it has like a fruit punch front taste and almost like an apricot back note to me.
Really? Mm-hmm. You know what it tastes like to me?
What?
Hawaiian punch. It is hot outside. It is almost 1 o'clock. Oh, wait. Let me turn off the air conditioner, which is not going to be good, but I don't want that noise to be coming through the phone. So, anyway, it's hot outside. It's about 1 o'clock, and I just finished. I've had like 3 of these Stanley Cups filled with water. 2 of them had Redmond Relight electrolytes in it. And I'm going to go home. I just dropped off the trailer. And I'm just going to stop at the store and get a rib roast so that I can make some carnivore chips for our trip to Utah. Because I've already done 15 pounds of bacon jerky. But we want to bring a bunch of carnivore chips for, being on the boat. And I noticed there's the Buffalo Wild Wings over here. So I looked on the app, and for some reason, our Buffalo Wild Wings is doing buy one, get one free wings. A lot of the Buffalo Wild Wings on Tuesdays are buy one, get one 50% off, which in my experience has been not a great deal. But buy one, get one free is a good deal. The reason I don't think the buy one, get one half off is a great deal is I can make them for less than that. But the buy one, get one free, I can't make them less for that. So I'm going to pick up some wings for lunch. We're still going to have dinner. I've got a corned beef going in the sous vide. I've never made it this way, but I figured why not stick a corned beef into the Innova Precision oven. And so that's been going since this morning. And we're going to have the wings for lunch. We're doing a live stream for all of our channel supporters over on Mighty Networks tonight at 6 o'clock. Super excited about that. We're going to be announcing a really cool trip for only supporters. I'm super, super excited about being able to do this because we've been talking about, like, what can we do for people who want to go over and above, people who are supporters on our Mighty Networks group. And you can go to Mighty Networks for complete free. Members.2crazyketos.com. You can be in our community. It's got like live chat. We have posts just like Facebook. We put in things every week. We try to spend a lot of time in there. but some people want to like contribute to the channel, kind of like Patreon, and you can do a $5, a $10, or a $25 level, and Rachel puts up special posts for them. We try to release videos early sometimes, little extra things, and we're gonna have a supporter only trip, or it's kind of like a get together but only for supporters, and we're gonna see how that goes. So I'm super excited about that, but right now I'm going to run over to it's called Broward Meat and Fish. I'm gonna pick up a rib roast, and then by then the wings should be ready. Rachel has no idea I'm bringing home wings, so super excited about having some wings for lunch. Okay, I just left Broward Meat and Fish, and unfortunately they didn't have any rib roasts in stock, but they did have this. So this is a boneless New York strip roast, and this is actually going to be even better because it's boneless, so I'm not paying for the bones. And it was on sale. This is a 12-pound roast, and it was regularly $80, and it was on sale for $70. And we're going to get a lot of carnivore chips out of this, so I'm super excited about that. So if you don't know what a carnivore chip is, it's basically a do-it-yourself version of carnivore snacks. I love them. It's a great way to get a lot of protein in, but it doesn't fill you up because you've taken out all the water. And basically, the best way to describe it is it's a potato chip, but made with meat. That's what it is. It's a potato chip made with meat. They're delicious. When you go to stores online, like carnivore snacks, they're expensive, like $40 for 5 ounces. So we're going to make our own. And I have a video up here. Now, in order to do it, you are going to need a dehydrator, and you're going to need a meat slicer, unless you can get your butcher to slice it for you. Now, you can also buy something called shabu shabu. The problem that I have with that is it's generally sliced a little bit thicker than I want it, and also you pay more money than when you buy the big roast. You usually save a lot of money buying a big roast, and even if you're going to cut it into steaks. But don't worry about the cost of the dehydrator or the food slicer, because I'm going to show you why right now. This 12-pound roast is going to make roughly 5 to 6 pounds of meat chips. Let's go with the lower amount, 5 pounds. We got some math here. Sorry, we do have to do a little bit of math. But 5 pounds of meat chips. 5 pounds of meat chips is going to equate to roughly 16 bags of 5-ounce servings, or 16 5-ounce bags. Carnivore Snacks sells their chips in 5-ounce bags at $40 per bag. So let's go with that. 16 times 40 is $640. That is a lot of money compared to $70. Now, yes, they're using grass-fed, grass-finished meat. This is not. I don't think there's that big of a difference in meat. That's another whole video, but listen, the advantages of grass-fed, grass-finished over just regular grocery store meat, it's marginal. Marginal at best. Go check out Dr. Peter Ballerstedt if you want to know more about that. Dr. Barry's even talked about it. If you can afford grass-fed, grass-finished, as Dr. Barry calls Panda massage meat, have at it. I can't afford that all the time. And the advantages are very, very, very marginal. And all beef is grass-fed. It's just how it's finished. And personally, I like grain-finished better anyway. It's fattier and it tastes better. That's another video. Anyway, so we have $70 for the meat. Let's go with the full price, $80 versus $640. But like I said, you do need a dehydrator and a food slicer. So I really like the Kasori and the London Sunshine food dehydrators. They're pretty much the same food dehydrator. It's just that different names on them. I have a review for the London Sunshine up here. I'll leave a link for them down below. You can buy the 6 tray or you can buy the 10 tray. I like the 10 tray because I could make a lot more. You're going to get the 6 tray for anywhere between $100 and $150. You get the 10 tray for between $250 to $300. Let's just go with the 6 tray. You're going to make a lot of meat with that. You get the 6 tray one, $150. We'll go at full price, $150. You need a food slicer. You can get a food slicer anywhere between like $70 to $300. Let's go in the middle and say $200. You pay $200 for a food slicer, $150 for the food dehydrator, and $70 or $80 for your meat. What does that come out to be? That's $300, a little over $400. And if am I right? $430. It's hot. It's been a long day. $430. That's still $200 cheaper than buying those bags from Carnivore Snacks. So in your first run, you've saved over $200. That means that every run after that, you're ahead of the game. So I've got my food slicer. I bought my food slicer on OfferUp for $70. I got my dehydrator. I'm way ahead of the game. And I can make good, delicious meat snacks whenever I want. So the new way we do wings from Buffalo Wild Wings is we order them naked, no sauce or anything. We bring them home, we throw them in the air fryer because we like them crispy. Then we take some melted butter. This is 1 stick of melted butter. And we're gonna toss all of the wings in this melted butter. Usually I do about half at a time. And all I'm trying to do here is get them coated with some butter. From there, what I do is I take them and I put them into another bowl after I've got the butter on them. Then we're gonna take the Redmond's chili lime and we're gonna put a whole bunch in here and toss it around. Then I take whatever butter is left, kind of sprinkle it across the top. Change this to this setting and give it a little more seasoning. I hope you're decent because the camera is rolling.
Hello. Well, the room is not decent.
Well, that's because we're packing.
I just got a comment on a YouTube video that says, what do we think of nut pods? Nothing wrong with nut pods. Like, we've used them in the past, but I would have to say, I don't think they have a lot of flavor. What do you think, Joe?
We've tried them in the past and they're pretty clean ingredients, but I find they don't have a lot of flavor and they don't have enough sweetness, and I'd rather just put a dash of heavy cream or butter, maybe put in a few like OOO drops, or even use sweetened stevia.
Yeah, I think the OOO drops helps because I do like having a flavored coffee now and then. What is that in your hands?
Lunch!
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, so I don't know why, but our Buffalo Wild Wings is doing buy one, get one free instead of buy one, get one half off.
Really?
So I got some wings for lunch, but we're still going to have beef for dinner. You don't wait at all.
I think the chicken wings today are especially delicious.
I think they're especially delicious because they were cheaper.
That does make things taste good.
Cheaper makes things better. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Like, you know, when you got a deal, it's just better in every way.
I think that clothes on sale look more attractive. I just enjoy it. Shoes that I pay half price for, they just feel more comfortable.
Wow.
You just toss these in butter.
Butter, and then the Redmond's chili lime. I mean, any of the Redmond seasonings work really well. The lemon pepper is really
so good. Yes.
The chili lime, the taco is really good. We should try the buffalo. We haven't tried the barbecue, rather. We haven't tried the barbecue. We don't really keep the barbecue in the house. Not that I don't like the barbecue.
Yeah.
I really do like the barbecue, but the problem that we find here in Florida with our humidity is we don't use it enough, and it clumps up very, very quickly. And I haven't found a solution. I even put like little oxygen absorbers and desiccant packages in there, and it's still clumped up. It's a great flavor, but just our humidity is so bad that it just clumps and clumps. And so if you use it quickly, I think in a humid environment like South Florida, you're probably really good. But I just really like this. And listen, we've always used the Buffalo Wild Wings seasonings, the dry rubs. And when we're on the road, we do generally get the dry rubs. We actually have a video on the best things to order Buffalo Wild Wings. I'll leave that up here. And what we like about Buffalo Wild Wings is if you go to the regular restaurants, they're cooking beef tallow. Now, not the express ones. I've recently learned this. They have some like Buffalo Wild Wing to-go places. Like they just opened up one near us in Pompano, where it's not a full restaurant. They don't use beef tallow. You don't want to go there.
Don't get them there.
So I really do like it, but their dry rubs do have maltodextrin, which most do. And again, you're on the road, 90% is good enough.
But we're home.
But we're home, and so at home, I'd rather just do it this way. Hey, let's face it. I'd rather eat at home anyway. I don't have to, I can drink whatever I want.
I am messy. I am super messy.
I don't feel rushed. You know, you go into restaurants, you feel rushed. It's loud in Buffalo Wild Wings.
I eat very weird. I like to eat the ends.
whole bone.
I like eat the bone. So that's not something that I enjoy doing in public necessarily, but I can do it unashamedly at home.
Yeah, and then their sauces, again, if you watch that video, you'll see, but like they do use like canola oil or soybean oil in their sauces. And again, if you're on the road, don't worry about it.
But we're home.
But if you're having it on a regular basis, we try to avoid it. So a lot of times when we want to sauce it, we use the Primal Kitchen buffalo sauce, which is amazing.
Really
Again,
good.
bring it home, toss it in that. Now you're in a good oil. And if you want a sweet one, where all the Buffalo Wild Wing sauces are sugared, G. Hughes. And again, they're very clean. Some people don't like sucralose. Yes, they'll have a little bit of modified cornstarch to thicken them up, but it's 1 gram of carbohydrates for a serving. So if you use 2 or 3 servings, that's still nothing compared to anything at Buffalo Wild Wings. And again, 90% good enough.
Doing better.
But they have really, really good flavors. Like the Caribbean jerk, the Thai chili.
Yes, that's
Is
really
good. The hot one is really good. They have a sweet buffalo one. These wing sauces are really, really good.
I really like the jerk. Is probably my current favorite.
Now, I will say with these, we're not affiliated with them, though I'd love for them to sponsor our videos. I only ever find them in Walmart. Sometimes I'll find them in other grocery stores, but Walmart seems to have all of the flavors.
I found that to be true also.
The only thing I would tell you is be careful. They do have some other things like dipping sauces. They have like a clucking sauce. They use seed oils in that.
Yeah.
So stick to like their barbecue sauces and then their wing sauces.
And also check the label of every individual product in the product lines that you love and trust, because like we found with the G. Hughes, different products in the same line could have different ingredients. Joe.
Yep.
We got mail.
Today's
Today's mail comes from Katie Cook.
We actually have some other packages too.
Thank you so much for sending us mail. Look at this pretty paper. It says, Joe and Rachel, I wanted to send you a little something just to say thank you. I know that putting yourselves out there for everyone to see can be a struggle at times. Boy, howdy, Katie, you're right.
Sure can.
Please keep doing what you're doing because you are making a difference in the world. Thank you. God bless, Katie Cook. Katie, thank you so much for thinking of us. Now this looks like cleaners and straws.
Metal straws, because it's better than paper.
And yes, this says a skinny tumbler. So these
cool.
are 2 different cups, it looks like. His and hers, I presume.
Ooh.
I think this is for you. It says, life is better under the water.
Work well under pressure.
Under
I work
pressure.
well under pressure. Eat, sleep, dive, repeat. Ooh, I like this.
I love that. Katie, this is so neat. So is this a hers one? No, this is completely different. What does this one say? Stress be gone. It's like a Lysol spray canister.
That's
it says,
awesome.
Stress be gone. Kills 99.9% of tension. Take me away spray. Eliminates frustration. Pleasant, relaxing scent. Directions for use. Spray liberally at the first sign of stress. Can be sprayed on yourself to repel stress. Can also be sprayed in general direction of stress-causing objects or people. Katie, I am going to fog myself with this stress be gone. Thank you so much for thinking of us. How
I really
thoughtful.
like this. Thank you so much.
I love that. Oh my
We're
gracious.
going to put this off to the side.
I'll take it over here.
So we have a couple of things. The other one, I'm debating on whether or not we should do a full product review video. We should do it here because here's the problem with it. It was sent to us. You can only buy it in Costco in Colorado. So should we just embed it into this video?
Let's just embed
Or should
it.
we do it as its own product review?
No, let's just embed it.
Like, you can't order it. You can't buy it online.
That's crazy. What is it?
I'm kind of excited about this one.
All right.
So these actually got delivered when we were at the Orlando Summit.
Thank you to my mother who ran over and put them in the freezer.
Because we didn't know they were coming. They did come packed in dry ice in a nice styrofoam box and everything. So this is from a company called Keto. It's Keto.
0 brands, it says.
Yes, zero. It's 0 brands. So we've actually done a review of, I think it was their ice cream bars. If I can find it, I'll leave a link for it up here. The ice cream bars are available in Costco.
And they are fantastic.
They're very good.
At the time that we did the review video, it worked out to be like $1 a bar, which was fantastic.
In fact, I even tried freeze drying them. And so long as you take off the chocolate, because you can't freeze dry chocolate.
It worked really well.
They freeze dried like astronaut ice cream like you would buy in Disney World.
They were fun.
They were fun. And so I did really, really like them. So overall, we have enjoyed the Zero brand. So these came and I got super excited until I went to the website to look up the price. So
Okay.
what this is Zero brand's fruit cream bars with probiotics. There are 12 bars in here, strawberry, triple berry, and mango flavor.
Okay.
Okay? So they're basically fruit cream bars. So it's like ice cream, but with real
Ingredients.
fruit.
Yeah.
What's frustrating is that I can't buy them. But you ready?
What? You can't buy them.
Let's try these out.
You know I'm going to pick strawberry.
Well,
Like,
we're
right
gonna have
from
to
the
try. We
get-go.
have to take a bite of each flavor.
Okay.
Okay.
But you know I want strawberry.
Well,
That's my favorite.
at least we can figure out which flavor. Like I can't figure out which flavor is which because it doesn't look like they're.
Well, this
They're
is
marked.
I'm going to say this is mango,
This
this
is
berry,
mango.
and this is strawberry.
Okay, so which one do we want to go first?
Go with mango first.
Mango.
We Florida peoples.
Okay. This looks like this might freeze dry well.
We got to at least try it, Joe.
Okay. I want to pull it out of the package so we can. That's the size.
Nice. So just as I remember,
Yep.
ice cream bars.
But no chocolate on the outside.
Which is fine.
You want to go first?
That's got like a pudding pop consistency.
It does.
Very
Do you
nice.
remember those?
Of course.
It's very creamy.
I'm a grandmother. I'm that old.
It's very creamy. It's not overly mango,
It's very
but it
rich.
does have a nice mango flavor.
It is very milky
It is
tasting.
very,
which
very
is-
milky.
I'm not mad at. That's very delicious.
Which one next?
Berry, because that's usually not my favorite. So I will be dazzled, berry, if you dazzle
So
me.
that's the berry. I'll go first.
Okay.
That's good.
That is really nice. That is like a blueberry.
Yeah, it leans more towards blueberry.
Blueberry. I mean, I can taste like a raspberry type of flavor in there, splash, but definitely more blueberry.
So this flavor is strawberry?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, so that's called triple berry. So
Triple
yeah,
berry.
probably blueberry, raspberry. We'll find out when you get to the ingredients.
All right.
Strawberry's your favorite.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is delicious. I shall be going back in again for that.
You want to go 5 things?
5 things.
5 things. If you're new to our channel, we review all products based on 5 things. We're going to talk about ingredients. Does it keto based on nutrition label? How does it taste? How much does it cost? And finally, would we recommend it? We're going to blow through these because it's a mini review. The ingredients, they're pretty much all the same with the exception of like the fruits. So we'll just jump right to strawberry. Skim milk, cream, strawberries, allulose, milk protein concentrate, chicory root fiber, water, egg yolks, tapioca starch, vegetable glycerin, olive oil, sea salt, citric acid, natural colors, locust bean gum, natural flavors, stevia glycides, guar gum, monk fruit extract, and cultures. And pretty much the difference between them is mangoes obviously has mangoes. Third ingredient, strawberries. So triple berry, ready? You want to
Yeah.
guess? Blueberry, blackberry, strawberries.
Wow. Okay, so I thought I tasted raspberry, but it was really the strawberry and
Yeah.
blackberries. That's really,
Yeah.
really nice.
Overall ingredients aren't super bad, fall right in line with other keto ice creams. They are using a chicory root fiber, which I'd much rather see that than soluble corn fiber. They do have a tapioca starch, vegetable glycerin, which is a sugar alcohol. So ingredients are not horrible.
No, it looks like the nutrition facts are
Number 2.
90 calories for strawberry and the triple berry mango's 100 calories per bar, 5 grams of fat in each bar, 4 grams of protein. Total carbohydrates are 13 grams per bar, but that's because you got allulose and all the fibers in it.
You got 3 grams of dietary fiber, so that brings it to 10, but again, count the fiber.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then each one has 6 grams of allulose. So they're claiming 4 net carbs. I'm going to tell you, here's what you do. You got to count total carbs, especially when it comes to something like ice cream. You know why?
Dessert.
If you're counting net carbs, and a lot of people only count carbs, I'm eating more than one.
Of course.
Because it's only 4.
And they're delicious.
But if I say it's 13, I'm only going to have 1.
And
it's going to give me enough. It's got fat in it.
No regrets.
I won't regret it. And guess what? If my body doesn't digest the allulose, if it really is a good fiber and my body doesn't digest it, the worst thing that happens is I had less carbs than I thought I did.
I love those days.
Right?
Yeah.
Number 3, how do they taste? I think they taste really good.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious. We were really blown away by how good the chocolate vanilla bars were from their product line. Again, really, really impressed with the taste.
So here's my question to you. Now, at home, we make Keto Chow ice cream. We really don't buy ice cream anymore because we make our Keto Chow ice cream. But this is a fruit bar. And so my question to you is, if you were buying a bar, would you buy this or would you buy those ice cream bars that we had?
I would buy this.
I like this better.
I tend to like things now, and this wasn't always the case.
It's more flavorful.
It's a burst of flavor. Yeah. Sometimes chocolate can just taste like chocolate, right? Like a piece of candy.
The other one's like salted caramel with a chocolate coating on the outside.
I find these to be very refreshing. Now, check back with me at Christmas time. Maybe that's when I will want chocolate.
Right.
But we are still in the midst of the summertime. It's August. So I'm still in the mood for more of like a fruit option, and the beautiful colors are also really appealing.
Okay, yeah. And by the way, I would absolutely give this to my kids, my grandkids. So number 4, how much do they cost? This is the problem.
Okay.
According to their email, it is not listed on their website. There are no local stores that carry it. These have launched in Costco in Colorado.
Well, if you're in Colorado...
In Costco.
Can you get us some?
Right. So what that means is I have no idea how much they cost. That's why this is a mini review.
But I will say that their ice cream bars were very reasonable, and so I don't...
Much cheaper than the other companies out there that make keto ice creams.
I don't expect any less.
Especially because it's in Costco. And again, for me, well, go to number 5. Number 5, would we recommend it?
Yeah.
I would. I could definitely see, like, as Peyton got older, like right now she's obviously not getting allulose, she's getting meat.
Right.
But as she got older, hey, I want a little ice cream treat. I could see passing this along to her because I'm comfortable with the ingredients. It's real fruit. It's natural. And I think the ingredients are good. I'm sure they're priced right. Hopefully they release them at all the Costco's.
Oh, yeah. I hope so.
That would be my hope because, again, based on the other bars, like they were not expensive. So I'm assuming these are close to it.
I think these are great, and I look forward to having more of them soon. Corned beef and not cabbage. Hamburger.
Corned beef and hamburger. Well, I like corned beef, but this is more of like empty the freezer kind of thing than I like corned beef.
Clean up the house, clean it up, tidy it up.
So I loved Bear in the Big Blue House. Did you watch Bear in the Big Blue House with your kids, your grandkids? That was a great show.
I love that show.
You know, one of my biggest memories of that show is my dad found that show. He was down visiting. John Paul was, I don't even remember, probably like 3.
This is good.
And he found that show, and then John Paul absolutely fell in love with the show, watched them all. And then we actually had gone, they had like Bear in the Big Blue House on tour to the different malls. And my dad came down, it was my dad and my mom, we took John Paul to see Bear in the Big Blue House in the Aventura Mall. It's like one of my best memories.
Your concerts very much changed when you were a parent, right?
Yes.
Like you go from like Crosby, Stills, and Nash, right? Like you watching Elton John and Billy Joel, and then all of a sudden you're at Bear in the Big Blue House.
So I found a brisket in the freezer, or corned beef. So I made it a little different. And normally you boil it, and I never rinse off a brisket or a corned beef when I make it. Some people like to open up the package and they rinse off but you're rinsing off all the brine, all the good salt and the juices. I don't do that.
This is delicious.
So I put it in the Anova Precision Oven in sous vide mode. It's been going all day. It was done after like 2 hours, but it's just been going all day at 210 degrees.
I think it's way better than boiling it.
And I mean, super, look at it. I mean, I don't even need a knife. You can just cut it apart. But Rachel doesn't like corned beef as much because she doesn't like all of the spices. But I figured doing it this way, you wouldn't get as much spice into the meat.
You don't. It's just like buttery, soft meat. That's just really nice. Hit me with some mustard.
It's like really salty, which is what a corned beef is.
Yeah.
And then it's also fatty. Oh, you want that? Oh, did you like that? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to eat a whole bunch of corned beef. And then I did for Rachel, I did about a pound of ground beef. I put some of the Redmond, I actually want to try it, the Redmond chili lime in there. And she's really been in a curry kick.
I have been.
So ever since the cruise, you're like, I want curry everything.
I love curry spices on it. So yeah, it's very yellowy. Looks like I have mustard on, but that hamburger is legit good.
Yeah, so I put probably about a teaspoon and a half of curry in there. And then I put like about a half an ounce, so probably half as much cream cheese as you would put in a jalapeno popper in there to kind of thicken up the sauces or, you know, all the fat, because that was an 80-20 ground beef.
Wow, this is delicious.
And then I got my fizzy water. We actually made our video. I mean, we've had that thing sitting around since Prime Day. We got the Terra Soda Stream, and now that we're home, I'm like, it's time, mostly because I want to get it out of the pile of the boxes in the front room.
Right.
And so we made that video on how to hack it. I'll leave a link for that up here. One thing I do want to say, people do ask us on a regular basis, is the Soda Stream worth it? No.
Not unless you're going to hack it.
If I shouldn't say no. If you, and we talk about it in the video, but if you are using a Soda Stream to save money, it is only going to save you money if you hack it, because you can buy 1 liter bottles of seltzer water cheaper than you're going to make it, because it's going to cost you about 90 cents, anywhere between 75 to 90 cents to make it, and you can buy the bottles for as little as 90 cents. But it will save plastic bottles, it does save you trips. But if you modify it,
you can save the environment and you
save
can
a lot
save
of
your
money.
wallet.
I mean, again, our experience with the Soda Stream in the bottles that they give you, you only get about 20 fills. They tell you you're going to get 60. I've never gotten, the most I've ever gotten is 30. Based on 20, you can hack it and bring that number down to 20 cents. And if you actually can get 60 bottles, it drops it all the way down to 6 cents.
Right.
So you really save money by modifying it, and all it is an adapter hose, and you have an external tank. That's the only way you're going to save the money. But I do like having it because we have like 20 of these bottles, and like, listen, San Pellegrino, that stuff's expensive.
I know.
Can't afford that stuff.
We will buy it as a treat, like when we're on the road, but it's very expensive. So I like having it, feeling fancy every night of the week.
So, we are going to finish eating. Any final thoughts from today?
It's time to clean out your freezer. There's probably something in there that you forgot you even purchased. And why not save money and clean out the freezer? You can play a game of it, especially if
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. You can just like take the wheel like we have, or you could use it with dice. A die would work. Like 6 things in your freezer that, you know, and there'll be a variety, right? That's when we find like chicken legs, a turkey, a Cornish game hen that like randomly is there. And just roll the dice and say, okay, whatever it is that I roll, we gonna eat that for dinner. And, you know, it's just cleaning everything out.
Well, we have to pack for this weekend. I'm taking a client diving tomorrow. And, super excited about going on vacation. Super excited about some of the things to come in the channel. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for all of the cool new things that we're going to be doing. If you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos we have linked right over there. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent video that I'm going to put right over here.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time we clean out the freezer, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time.
Bye.